Lisa Marie Presley was born on February 1, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee, to music legend Elvis Presley and his then-wife, Priscilla Presley. From the moment of her birth, Lisa Marie's life was anything but ordinary. As the only child of the King of Rock and Roll, she was instantly thrust into the global spotlight, her every move subject to public scrutiny. While many children dream of fame and fortune, for Lisa Marie, it was an inescapable reality. Before we continue the video, we would like to ask you to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your understanding. Her early years were spent at Graceland, Elvis's famed estate in Memphis. The sprawling mansion, with its iconic gates adorned with musical notes, became not only her home but also a playground filled with memories. She had a front-row seat to the world of superstardom, witnessing her father entertain crowds of adoring fans and celebrities who visited Graceland regularly. Elvis, despite his demanding schedule, always made time for his daughter. He'd bring her on stage during concerts, lift her onto his lap, and serenade her with lullabies at night. But life at Graceland wasn't all glitz and glamour. By 1972, Lisa's parents' marriage began to unravel. Their separation was finalized in October 1973, and her world was split between Los Angeles, where her mother lived, and Memphis, where her father remained. Lisa spent most of her time with Priscilla but frequently flew back to Graceland to be with Elvis. It was during this time that Lisa's perception of family shifted, as she witnessed the often chaotic life of a man who was beloved by millions but battled personal demons. Tragically, on August 16, 1977, Elvis Presley died of a heart attack in Graceland's bathroom. Lisa, just 9 years old at the time, was present at the mansion when it happened. The image of her father, lifeless on the floor, stayed with her for the rest of her life. Decades later, she described the event as a pivotal moment that shattered her world. The sudden loss of her father marked the beginning of a journey filled with emotional struggles, grief, and the challenge of finding her own identity apart from his enormous legacy. Following Elvis's death, Lisa Marie moved to Los Angeles full-time to live with Priscilla Presley. Priscilla, who had been thrust into single motherhood, did her best to raise Lisa away from the shadow of Graceland. However, their relationship was far from perfect. One major source of tension between mother and daughter was Scientology. Priscilla introduced Lisa to Scientology as a child, believing the church's teachings could offer her structure and guidance. However, Lisa later expressed frustration with her experiences within the church, especially as she grew older. The cracks in their relationship widened when Lisa began rebelling as a teenager. Lisa also had issues with Priscilla's romantic relationships, most notably Priscilla's boyfriend, Michael Edwards, an actor. During an interview, Lisa revealed that Edwards had crossed boundaries by entering her room while intoxicated, a traumatic experience that stayed with her for years. This incident, combined with Lisa's rebellious nature as a teen, further strained her connection with her mother. For years, many wondered if Lisa Marie would follow in her father's footsteps and pursue a career in music. The answer came in 1997, when she released a posthumous duet with Elvis on his song, "Don't Cry Daddy." Her voice was digitally blended with her father's, resulting in an emotional tribute that captivated audiences around the world. Her official debut as a solo recording artist came in 2003 with the release of her first studio album, To Whom It May Concern. The album featured the hit single Lights Out, a song that hinted at her experiences as the daughter of Elvis Presley. Critics praised her work, especially her raw and emotionally honest lyrics. The album debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200 and was certified gold, proving that Lisa Marie had the musical chops to stand on her own. Her next album, Now What?, was released in 2005. It was a bold, unapologetic project filled with rock-infused ballads and personal reflections on fame, relationships, and self-discovery. Lisa once described her attitude during the making of this album as, "You don't know me, but you're about to." Critics admired the growth in her sound and songwriting, with some calling it even more profound than her first album. Her final studio album, Storm and Grace, was released in 2012. With production by Grammy-winning producer T-Bone Burnett, the album had a rootsy, Americana sound that critics deemed her most authentic work. The track, You Ain't Seen Nothin' Yet, was a standout hit, and the album was praised for its emotional depth. Many considered it Lisa Marie's finest artistic achievement, one that finally cemented her identity as a musician separate from her father's legacy. Lisa Marie Presley's love life was a tabloid sensation. Over the years, she was married 4 times to high-profile figures, with each marriage making headlines. Danny Keough, 1988 to 1994. Lisa's first husband was musician Danny Keough, with whom she had 2 children, Riley Keough, now an actress, and Benjamin Keough. Despite their divorce, Danny remained a close friend and confidant, even living with Lisa for a period after their split. Michael Jackson, 1994 to 1996. Perhaps her most high-profile marriage, Lisa Marie's union with Michael Jackson stunned the world. Their famous on-stage kiss at the 1994 MTV Video Music Awards became one of the most iconic moments in pop culture history. The marriage, however, was short-lived. Lisa later admitted that the relationship was plagued by Michael's struggles with addiction and media pressure. Nicolas Cage, 2002 to 2004. Lisa's marriage to actor Nicolas Cage was brief and turbulent. The two met at a party in 2000 and married in 2002. Their marriage lasted just 108 days, with Cage filing for divorce. Reflecting on the relationship, Lisa joked, "It was one of those things where you marry someone hoping it'll be different, but it wasn't." Michael Lockwood, 2006 to 2016. Lisa's fourth and final marriage was to musician Michael Lockwood, with whom she had twin daughters, Harper Vivian and Lockwood and Finley Aaron Love Lockwood. Their marriage ended amid allegations of misconduct, with Lisa alleging inappropriate behavior from Lockwood. Their divorce battle was lengthy, with Lisa seeking sole custody of their daughters. One of the most publicized aspects of Lisa Marie's life was her struggle with opioid addiction. In the foreword to Harry Nelson's book, The United States of Opioids, Lisa revealed that her addiction began following the birth of her twin daughters. Her dependency on painkillers mirrored the struggles of her father and former husband, Michael Jackson, both of whom died from substance-related complications. Lisa sought treatment multiple times and eventually achieved sobriety. But in 2020, tragedy struck. Her son, Benjamin Keough, died by suicide at the age of 27. The loss devastated Lisa, and she later described her grief as suffocating and relentless. She blamed herself, haunted by memories of her father's death, her son's death, and her own struggles with addiction. On January 12, 2023, at the age of 54, Lisa Marie Presley died of cardiac arrest. The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office later revealed that her death was linked to complications from bariatric surgery. The surgery, which she had undergone years earlier, caused a bowel obstruction, leading to her sudden death. While some speculated that stress, grief, and her battle with addiction played a role, the medical examiner attributed her death to physical complications from the surgery. Lisa Marie Presley's life was a reflection of her father's legacy, larger than life, complex, and filled with triumph and tragedy. Her story was one of resilience, determination, and love. Through her music, she gave fans a glimpse into the inner world of the Presley family. Her children, including actress Riley Keough, now carry the Presley legacy forward. Thank you for watching this video to the end. We would like to ask you to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, to stay up to date with all the latest events, click on the bell so you will not miss the next news releases.